We're at Nisaga, and this is Arijit, who came from India to come out to Nisaga here in Seattle. So, how did you find out about this?
Well, one of the people who works with us has been tracking prominent gaming and simulation setups, and they had been talking about it for well over like 3-4 months, and said, "Why don't you guys go down anyway? We had some work here, so why don't you go down, time it around to Nisaga, so you could go and attend it." So that's why we're here.
So, what were your intentions? What did you want to get out of this?
Well, we need to get a sense of how the people are looking at learning technology, how people are looking at gamification, simulation, what's the thought outside of our own microcosm. So for us, based out of India, Middle East, Southeast Asia, a certain thought process. We really wanted to see what the thought process is in the Bay Area, in Seattle, places where New York, where we expect a lot more stuff to be happening.
So, is your market primarily India right now, and you want to expand, or you just want to make a stronger connection to?
So our business, our B2B business, is India, Middle East, Southeast Asia focused. But we just launched a product which is on the web, so it's essentially global. And we wanted to figure out what kind of things are happening and what are people looking for.
So, what is your service, or what is your product?
Well, our product is basically is a serious gaming engine which sits on top of presentation softwares to kind of make it more engaging, more interactive. So our catch line is make it more interesting and get more insights.
So, who is this made for?
This is made for learners, basically educators, learners, marketers. So anybody who uses PowerPoint or Prezi or one of these kind of software to communicate something. So it's game-based communication in a certain way. That's a space.
So, can you give us a case scenario of one of your clients or a person, an organization that would use this?
I just heard my name. Okay, so let me give you an example. So let me talk about eBay, right? And eBay in India has a set of sellers and a set of buyers. Right now, the sellers are not really employees of the company; they are independent entities, just like the buyers are. Now, what happens is when the sellers come and put up their listings, they can build it any which way they feel like. In India, it tends to get a little garish. It tends to get a little off the wall. So stuff needs to be explained to them, but you cannot talk down to them. So what we built was a set of games on this engine where the sellers would play the game and kind of subconsciously get a sense of what they're supposed to be doing. So not picking up watermarked photos, how to build better titles, not calling an iPad as an i-pad, those kind of stuff.
Oh, interesting. So here at Nisaga, what have you learned so far, or what surprised you?
Well, what surprised me was it's a lot nicer. So honestly, when you're outside, you assume this area to be a lot more cutthroat, and let's be completely focused on
competitors.
Competitive, a little more aggressive. I didn't find that. I actually found people very, very friendly here. People actually willing to give very, very constructive criticism when asked for. Not shying away, not being overly polite. You face that a lot in Europe, where people tend to be a lot more polite than real. Yeah, here people were very clear, saying, "You guys got this wrong, you guys got this right," and that really helped. So that was really nice. And thought process with a lot of people. They're really thinking of stuff which is way out of the box. That's really, really nice to see.
So, are you going to see more of Nisaga for the years to come?
Yes, we will. And we believe it's something which a couple of the key guys in our team should attend as well. Yeah. So either we are there with them or we are not with them, but we will definitely be representing ourselves here.
And I have heard great feedback. They presented as well. So great job with that.